Here we are with Justin Mier, CMO of Gfinity. Justin, super excited to have you here. I think we've all been seeing the great content your organization has been pumping out and producing out of your venues. Tell us a little bit about what's top of mind, what's going on with you guys this year.
Sure, absolutely. So we've been just coming into our third season of the Elite Series over in the UK, and we're launching into Australia come Q2, Q3 this year, and then we're also looking at what we're going to be doing into the US Q3, Q4.
That's pretty amazing. So give us some context of the venue. So you've rebuilt movie theaters, right? You've repurposed that real estate.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you can see, sort of foot traffic in movie theaters have kind of dropped down a little bit. So we've gone out and actually acquired cinema screens inside the large movie theaters, and then turned it into a multi-million-dollar facility for esports, a proper esports arena that is dedicated and stays there all year round. So we use it for our esports esports shows, and we also use it for white label solutions that we have with other partners, and it's also available for rental for corporate events and things like that.
Nice. Is it open to the public on a daily, or is it more event activation driven?
Yeah, it's an activation driven thing. So we run the Elite Series on Fridays evenings, Saturdays all day, and then sometimes on Sundays depending on the season. We do tours of the facility if people want to come through and take a look at that, and we also have actually school kids come through and take a look at that too. So it's nice to get some of the younger kids coming through and taking a look at what is potentially a future option for them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you reference your series that you run on the weekends. Is that your own individual league? I believe you guys are selling some franchise slots, right, on the local level?
Yeah, absolutely. So on the weekend, the Elite Series, which is a 10-week series, it runs in 2 seasons per year. That is absolutely, yeah. So there's 10 teams involved in this year in the UK. Over in Australia, I believe we're going to start with 6 and then expand from there. And then the US, to be determined how we kind of run that over there too. But there will be slots available for local teams, so US-based teams in the US series. Obviously, UK, we have a little bit of EU teams as well that have come over, as well as the UK teams. And we try to have the regional teams, regional casters, and regional talent on each of these at each of the venues that we have, even though we're broadcast globally.
What does the Elite Series look like? So you got the local teams that are participating. So you're bringing on professional organizations, right, that are participating in your events? Yeah,
absolutely. So we have professional organizations, Team Envy as one of them. We also have interesting organizations that are looking to get into the esports space. We have Unilad, which has actually created a team as well of players for playing FIFA on Fridays, like I said, Rocket League and Street Fighters on Saturdays. And then we also have some other professional teams that are looking, that have joined us now too. Fnatic being one of those, being a massive FIFA-based team as well too. So that said, there is opportunities for smaller teams or up-and-coming teams as well to join. But one of the most interesting aspects of what we do is we actually run something called the Challenger Series too, and the Challenger Series allows anybody to play any of the games that we run in the Elite Series, and then they qualify for a draft if you hit a certain level of play in a season. And of that draft, each of the professional teams that play in the Elite Series have to draft 2 players into their team in the Elite Series, and it's actually worked out quite well for us in discovering new talent that's come to the league.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, it sounds like it's all about the content for you guys. What's the broadcasting strategy?
The broadcasting strategy, so we actually just signed in the UK, and we will also be in the US, an exclusive deal with Facebook to broadcast the Elite Series right now. That said, in the future we definitely look at different broadcasting opportunities, but right now we're exclusive with Facebook, and seeing some great results there. Facebook's really put a lot of effort behind it, and they've been really good partners with us so far.
All right, we got to get you in North America, in the US. When is this happening? What's going on, man? What's our timeline?
I can't give away too many secrets right now, but what I can say is we'll definitely be running in the Elite Series in 2018. To be determined exactly when we do that. My actual role right now is in the US, sourcing out where we're going to put our arena, sourcing out our production partners, sourcing out some of our broadcasting and also sponsorship partners too. So it's all very, very new for us, but we're looking at making sure that we come to the US and do a good job of it and not just replicate what we've done in other regions. And that's what we're doing in Australia too, and we want to make sure that we do a really good job when we come to the US, being such a great market that it is for esports.
Sounds like you're coming in North America in a big way. Excited to have you. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you.